Have you decided on what you are working on yet?
Not exactly, but I'm thinking of going into radioactive elements and all that.
I always knew you were violent.
Really, I just love seeing Kabu and colors, you get.
But remember, this year's science fair is meant to focus on projects that contribute to the environment and all that.
Why so? Why so many boring stuffs? I just feel like mixing chemicals and causing explosions, you get. It's not going to be fun. Tell me, what are we going to do? Create a device that tracks fishes. How boring.
If you ask me, that would actually make sense.
You are so annoying, but I'm serious now.
The point of all this is to actually prove that science can correct the harm done. Imagine the catastrophe we humans have caused over the past few decades. If you are actually willing to learn, you'll understand the climate and environmental science isn't that bad after all.
I can give it a try.
That's the spirit. Let's go to my house after school. That would be better to learn. Climate science encompasses all areas to try to give us a broader understanding of the subject matter. Interested in bombs? Here's a fact: methane is a greenhouse gas that accelerates global warming. The ocean absorbs 25% of CO2, so they are suffering from acidification. And let's remember tipping points. Irreversible impacts of climate change are actually very crazy. My dear, from feedback loops to carbon sink saturation, it is important to note that climate science is one of the hero subjects that can save our world.
I actually never thought of it like this, to be honest. I always felt it was boring. Just about our planet, but I see there's actually more to it.
So what problem interests you more? We need to find a way we could help, but how would we do it when we don't have the right resources and all that?
I think the resources is in our hand. Let's make our science fair project simple yet enlightening. Most people aren't aware of the fact that climate science is very important, so what can we do about it? Let's try to leverage on our knowledge, share it with others and inspire them to take actions. If you ask me, I believe we could actually focus on creating an app that is able to teach people about this problem. Or a website, like Ecosia, that does something unique.
I think what you are saying actually makes sense. This is a very way of tackling both denial, misconceptions and illiteracy about these areas.
We would also need access to stable internet, and from the looks of it, this is a no-go area.
Oh please, it isn't like that, okay? We could actually use my dad's office. I'll beg him later on.
Great, then let's continue reading.
Close your mouthy.
Your dad's office is quite cute. I like it here.
Thanks, everything we need is quite settled, and here are some necessary information that we may need. First of all, we must ensure that whatever we are doing is eco-friendly, as we do not want to cause more harm doing good. Secondly, it must be accessible to all who need them the most. And lastly, we must be creative and think outside the books and box.
Everything is noted and will be under our control.
Remember, to be a change maker, we must think about others too, be creative and learn to innovate and grow.
Right, let's start. A team and more.
I think I can go first, Miss Lauren.
Yes, I agree.
Thank you. So our project is Educate Us. Educate Us is an app that is eco-friendly and conveys climate science in a form and understandable way, with easy statistics to read and analyze, as well as check the climate in your area map.
That's impressive.
What makes our project more impactful is that it helps track the closest marginalized community and helps give tips on how to help the community in that area. Our project is very unique, sustainable and impactful. I believe if further worked on and implemented, we could actually build a more just world. Our work was very impressive.
Yes, I agree. I look forward to working on this idea more.
Yep, let's eat.